Oh, there we go. Here I am. Hey, how y'all doing? How y'all doing? I'm sorry about that. Messing around with a new program, so I'm trying to figure out how to get it to work. So, but as I always say, this is Brother Darrell McGriff with LoveSync Ministries. And we always say, First John 4 and 8, he that loveth not knoweth not God, for God is love. And I had to say it 3 times. That was the first time. Second time, he that loveth not knoweth not God, for God is love. And now for all those that's up at the North Pole, he that loveth not knoweth not God, for God is love. And I just wanted to come at you real quick. I don't usually get on stuff and comment about stuff that's happening in the world, but I guess now I probably have to use those as a way of, I guess, putting the example across of as a child of God, uh, and us here at Love Sync Ministries, we're not we're not into putting people down. We're not into judging people. We're not in talking about people, but we just tell everybody, as it says, love rejoices in truth. So, got to tell the truth so you can rejoice in that truth. Whether people don't like to hear the truth or whatever the case may be, hey, that's oh well. But if we're a child of God, we're supposed to, rejoice in truth and tell people the truth. Simple as that. And that's what we do, because once you tell somebody the truth, it's up to them how they receive it. But we're telling the truth, and that truth falls under the love walk, aka God. So we have to tell the truth. I've been sitting on this for like 3 days, not knowing if I was going to say something or not. Do I not? That ain't what I get into. That's not what you do. But I was like, yeah, I got to do something. I got to do something. So I see if I put this together right. Got this clip. I was watching the Breakfast Club. Normally, I don't listen to the whole thing. Listen to somebody I'm interested in, but it was one of them Just a Mess K. Michelle things. So let me pull up this first one, and I think this is the first one to see. Let you hear this real quick. I thought it was gonna come up. Come on now. Oh, that's the other one. Where is it? That. Yeah, let's go with this one.
Live, and she was talking to a friend in the background when she said she doesn't feel like when men cry in front of her, it doesn't make her feel protected.
Cry because then I don't feel protected. I would like to be better about that, I do. I think men should be able to cry and be vulnerable. Yeah. But for some reason, once they cry, you know what happens to me? I turn into the man. No, you make it right wrong way. When they cry, I be like, like that, like.
That's sad. Yeah, she was saying like when they both cry, like who's gonna be like the strong, inferior one? You know what I'm saying? She did also say that she would like to get better about it.
Yeah. So yeah, that's talking about on the Breakfast Club, just with the mess. And I don't know why my thing won't pop back up full screen. Oh, there you go. Okay. Come on. Where you at? Pop back up. Okay, there we go. All right. So, so here at K. Michelle. Now, number one, as I say, she's not, well, I don't know what she did. I don't know if she believes in God, supposed to be saved. I don't know nothing about K. Michelle. I just heard that and I just said, this is just crazy. So she's sitting up there saying that a man can be emotional or a man can be vulnerable and a man can cry. Now that's what she said. She said that first. Then turn around and say, but if a man cries in front of me, then I feel like the man. Now, what sense does that make? You said it's okay for him to be sensitive, okay for him to be emotional, okay for him to cry. You understand that. But then when he does cry in front of you, now you feel like you the man. What sense does that make? That's what I'm saying. When you don't walk in love, aka God, stuff that you say just don't make sense. He can be sensitive, he can be emotional, and he can cry. But when he does and he cries in front of me, I feel like the man. I feel like the man. So if any man cries in front of her, so she's saying automatically he becomes the weaker person, and now she's the man. She got to be the protector. That don't make no sense at all. So you're trying to tell me then, if you was dating or married to The Rock or Wesley Snipes or Michael J. White or any of the other guys out there that really know karate or jujitsu and wrestling and can fight, that means if they cry in front of you, all of a sudden you're going to believe that now The Rock, Wesley Snipes, Michael J. White, these people can't protect you no more because they cried in front of you. And now you're going to have to become the man when these guys can beat 2 or 3 people up while they crying. So as you see, this is an example of how you have to build your love relationship with God. Build your love relationship with God. Get that anointing of love from God so you know how to love yourself. So you don't be saying stuff like that because it don't make sense at all. I mean, it makes no sense.
She did say, she talked about how she doesn't believe the Bible's message on homosexuality.
Not yet. It's coming. But so make sure that, like I said, you build your love relationship with God. Get that anointing of God love. So then that way, again, you won't be saying crazy stuff like this because you will have the mind of God and the love of God that you can discern and operate in love, and won't be saying stuff like that that makes no sense whatsoever. So, I mean, I don't even know what to say. Well, I do know what to say. And I'm going to say it now, and so I don't forget to say it afterwards. With LoveSync Ministries, like I said, we believe that God is love, and that love, God anointed us with that love. So, like I said, we don't talk about people, just talking about what she said and the way she said and how it doesn't make any sense. So, as again, we will want her to get her love relationship with God, so that way she will have the, like I said again, that spirit, that anointing of God, and then love, and won't be saying like stuff like that. So I want to say it now because I might forget. So we won't talk about anybody. What we want to do, if you are a prayer warrior, we want you to pray for K. Michelle, because I believe that if God is God and God knew us and God performed every works in us, all we have to do is start using it and be guided by it and walk in it. Then we need to pray for Sister K. Michelle. Pray that God would open her eyes, God would touch her heart, God would anoint her with God's love, so she won't be thinking and talking like this. That's what we need to do. Don't talk about it. Don't put it down. Don't say she sounds ignorant, nothing like that. Pray for the sister that God touches her and she opens up her mind to the love of God, so then she can be better off in what she's talking about. Now, the next one is another thing she said. Let's see here. See if I can bring that up.
And she was talking to a friend in the background when she said she doesn't feel like when men cry in front of her, it doesn't make her feel protected.
Wrong one.
Cry because then I don't feel protected.
Wrong one. Wrong one. That was my bad. Wrong one. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go?
When she was talking to a friend in the background when she said she doesn't feel like when men cry in front of her, it doesn't make her feel protected.
Cry because
I got to bring that up. I got to find that source, that video. There's that video. Where's that video? Is it this one? This one. See here. Come on, where you at? I got to definitely find that one because that one there is why won't it come up? Why won't it play? Well, the bottom line is with that one, I don't know why it's right there and it won't come up. But the bottom line is she was saying that she don't believe the Bible was saying anything about people can't be gay. She was saying that, you know, it's all right for them to be who they are, and the Bible doesn't say nothing about you can't be gay. And you know something, I'm gonna have to do this whole thing over on regular because it is all messed up over here and I can't get to what I want to get to. Let's see here. I don't want that one either. Where you at? Well, nope. Okay, there we go. Okay, there we go. All right, I'm ready to do this over just strictly Facebook Live because my restream thing ain't acting up. So I'm going to do this all over again. So I will be back in a minute. All right. Ain't nothing working right now. What's really going on? Okay, then do this here.